You just can't make it up. You see those colors? Goodness and divine light came out. I'm going to read them to you. I overcome my imperfections, polish my character, and feed on the positive. Thus, I free myself, allow my goodness to manifest and become a source of joy. Through gentleness, I offer unconditional support, understanding, and love to myself and others. That one keeps coming out. Out with that came divine light. They both came out together. I'm an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Bottom of the deck. Inner work. Anyone talk about this yesterday? Some people need to do some inner work. God brings me ideal situations for my inner healing. As I become aware of my weaknesses, I turn them into strength. I direct my thoughts toward the light and see the positive side of every stage of my life. Darkness turns into courage. Thus, I get stronger. Middle of the deck, goodness. Now, this is here, goodness and goodness. But look, the cards are different. See that? I never noticed that before. This one says, I refine my character and overcome difficulties by remaining positive. I calm my heart and illuminate my intellect to transform shadow into light. I consciously manifest goodness in and around me. I improve my qualities for the benefit of all. And I said, we need more positive. Everybody needs to get off this negative bandwagon. It's affecting this world terribly. Manifestation of light. This was the top of the deck. I see my beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. And underneath of that was serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. Okay, because it's out of our control. All you can do is work on yourself. We always should be working on ourselves. Look at that, inner beauty. Inner beauty. I open my eyes of my heart and direct my gaze to the light within every being. Personality and physical appearance are in the image of man. Beauty and goodness are in the image of God. Remember, beauty comes from the inside. And look what's under that. Courage. Courage. I'm stronger than fear and bigger than doubt. I am light and I remain light. I trust in God and stand tall before the test of life. I grow and become wiser through every challenge. I am a being of new life. You can't make it up. Look, it's in God's hands. Whatever you want to call it, whatever your higher power is, because there is a higher power at play here. My trust in life is implicit. God's greater knowing and greatest love guide my heart and my choices. My faith is steady and I remain true to my light. Everything unfolds according to God's will. When you give yourself love, self-love, okay? I attend to my leaves by listening to my heart. My inner essence lets me know what is good for me. I respect my limits. I answer the requests of my body and my soul. Thus, I learn to love myself. Are you ready for this? Success. Okay? Do you see that? I grow and thrive in the universe. I discover the purity of my heart and the higher wisdom that guides me towards victory. I direct my thoughts toward clarity and nurture wisdom, love, and goodness within me. I'm free now and I succeed in my life. And what have I been talking about for days on end? Trust. 222. Trustful. You have to trust. I trust life and my strengths. Each moment guides me to the light. Everything on my path is placed there for my growth. Right? Faith over fear. Faith over fear. and what? Stepping stones. Look, one step at a time. One step at a time. I see the mountains ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. You just can't. When they want to tell you something, they're going to tell you something. What most of you are looking for in your life is this: peace. Peace. Okay? But you got to find that peace within you first. I'm unwavering in the face of fear. I come to my senses and embrace challenge. I'm determined to think with gentleness and calm. I find inner silence and become a manifestation of peace. You gotta find it. Everything starts within first. Everything starts within first, gang. Okay? Give yourself a little grace. Life's gonna do the life thing. Okay? Be grateful you woke up this morning, because not everyone did. Not everyone did, right? My family had a great loss this morning, right? It's the circle of life. Are we glad that our loved one is in suffering? Absolutely. But in the same respect, we can't question. We have to find a way to have that peace. Failure is just another way to learn how to do something right. And a lot of you sit idle with things and stagnant because you're afraid of being embarrassed, or you're afraid of failing, or you're afraid of what other people are going to think. Who cares? It's part of the learning process so that you can apply things differently the next time, okay? So that time will be successful. There's something in this world that only I can do. That is why I'm here. Some of you are struggling because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing in life, right? My life is enriched, and I'm inviting art and music into my life. Art, music, these things are creative. They're healing, and they help you gain more ideas, right? I'm grabbing toward my interests like a plant reaching for the sun. What'd I say? Consider we're like a garden, right? You got to water and nourish yourself. If you don't do that, how are you expect your projects and your endeavors and your dreams and things to take off? I do not rush through my life. I temper speed with stillness. You need to be still for all these things to kind of come to you, okay? Like, seriously, look, return to your heart and you'll find the harmony, right? But you have to have faith. Listen to life, okay? And stay in balance, all right? Don't let anything going on around you knock you off. Me. I allow serenity to reign in me. The love I have for myself invites harmony to settle within my being. I listen to honor and strive to fulfill the needs of my soul, and do it all with gratitude. With gratitude. Okay? All right. And with that being said, let's see. Get you some gratitude cards. Oh, that one went flying. Let's see what that is. I am grateful for rest. And that is what some of you do not take the time to do. You're always out and about. You don't know how to be without being out there or running around or hanging out with somebody or doing something. Give your body, your mind, and your spirit a break. It's okay to have downtime. And I know that was hard for me to do, because I will work. I could be at work. I could work. Trust me, I know, but it's not the way to do things. Look, I'm grateful for adventures. Be open to those adventures, right? Have fun, and you have to learn how to take that downtime. I know when you're a workaholic, it's like you feel like you're lazy, especially when you feel like you're lazy if you're sitting around relaxing or doing something else for yourself. They're coming out of the woodwork now. Wait a minute. I'm grateful for inspiration. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for abundance. Look, what's on the bottom? I'm grateful for possibility. Have a great day, everybody.